There we go. Okay, mic's on now. Yeah, so today we are trying out Force Palp. I'm excited to see if it's better than Standard Palp. I did get a list from my friend that I want to play. I haven't put it together yet, so I'm going to throw it together real quick for everybody. Shouldn't take too long. Hey, fantastic. Hope you're doing well. Force seems spooky, but Chirrut is too good. Chirrut is very good, and it covers for the weaknesses of Palp too, which is really strong. It's not even that it's just like... It's not even that it's just a good card. It's also just good because Palp is bad against aggro. So let's see the list he's got here. So he's got 2 Timely, if I can spell this right. Two of these. Hey Jeswan, hope to learn from your gameplay. I come from DBS Masters where I know you're a beast. So I hope you have a great stream. Thanks! Yeah, and I appreciate you coming over. Yep, I love Masters as well still. So, yeah, but if you want to check out Star Wars, it's a really fun game, very technical, which is something I like about Masters, so it's a really good conversion. Also, it's nice to be, like, into a new game. Masters is cool, but, like, it's got so much background at this point that it's hard to get into. This is great if you want to, like, add friends to it and stuff. It's a really good game for that right now. Night Sister. But yeah, my one of the guys I playtest with wanted me to try out this Force version because I've been wanting to try it for a while. So I'm pretty excited about it. Converting it over right now. Super lasers. Client. And he's been testing recently because we put originally a version together, and the version he just sent me is actually really different, so I'm actually really excited to try it out. He says, ooh, putting the deck together on stream, perfect, gives me time to put a pie in the oven. Yeah, I figured it's good. It'll give everyone a minute to get into. It's definitely not just because I didn't have it built yet. I don't know what you're talking about. Darth. Two of these. And the build he's got is really cool. It doesn't play any of the 7-cost Vaders, which is really different. Assassin. Fell. Callus. Glory. Yeah, that's a good question, Panda. What flavor of pie, Liam? Two of these. Oh. And then Barrage, of course. Pies. Pie stream when, right, everybody? He's also playing 8th Brother, which is really cool. Two of these, and 2A. Oh, really? He's got no Devastator in here either? This build is really interesting. It's a lot different from what I normally would play, but let's get it in here. I definitely want to start with what he's got exactly, and we can change it up if we want to. Let me just throw the deck leak in the description in case people want to take a look at it. There's that. Perfect, perfect. Tim says, clarification I need to make often for US folks. Here by default, pie refers to savory pie, in this case, beets and gravy. Okay. I mean, those are really good too, to be fair. But yeah, you're right. I guess in pie, for pie, I always think sweet for here. Just trying out Thork's Scar Saxony CL list was very solid. Pretty much played like the Thrawn list you had, but with shields and good break points galore. That's interesting. That pie comments with stands. I love like a good like oh, what is it called? Like a shepherd's pie, something like that. They're all really good. Alright, I will start first. Keep this. We have 2 cosplays. And initiative, so we'll get the force right away. We might actually need this client, so I think I'm gonna dump the Brute and the Barrage, maybe? Do we dump the No Glory? I guess we can dump the No Glory and be a little greedy about it. Shepherd's pie without the veggies and potatoes? Well, then it's just meat in a pie. Says I'd be interested to see you try out a rotation deck sometime soon using only JT and LOF. See how it goes without the old staples. Did he just give me a land speeder? Excuse me? What is going on? Why would... I'm so confused. Why would he do that in this deck? Yeah, I agree, Liam. It's hard to do it without, like the one more set. I could see what I could get, though. So that gets me force, which makes sure it's live. Open fire? Why does he want the land speeder so much? I don't understand. I guess, sure. Look at that land speeder. It's sure speeding around. It's okay, so we're definitely playing turret this turn. We're on GC mode? What is GC mode? I guess was there even a point to playing? What did he put on that? Oh, Vader? That's funny. Gotta go fast. Galactic Champs. Okay, good point. Fantastic, yeah. Seven, so this is gonna die no matter what, so that's fine. This game got weird when I wasn't looking. I'm just gonna attack this thing so I can get it out of here. Timely's good. We don't need it yet. They swing this into base. I think I'm gonna client it. They beat it? They have 3 health. Well, I'm gonna just do this and kill it then, I guess. Sure. Can I play it now? No, it only works once? Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. We're on 6, so we can 8th brother here if we want. Assassin would have been nice last turn, but it's also insane. He just got really, really greedy with it, honestly. I'll hit base, gain force up right away. And then... Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't realize that was Boba turn. I kind of threw there. I should have just felled it. Well, we'll still play this. Yeah, I didn't realize we were on force turn. When you play another force unit... Actually, that kind of works. As long as he doesn't have another OB, we should be fine. Because I could play this. Trigger to plus this, and then I can OB that. If he doesn't have a way to out this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest there, and then we will pop an OB. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Goodbye. And pass. Well, I no longer have... Oh, no, I do still have a timely. That's right, I didn't use it. Man, I really want all these cards. I guess I don't need the Vader. Maybe I get rid of the power. No, power's too good here. Yeah, I guess we dump the Vader, funnily enough. Whoop, did it not go? Oh, that's weird. Thought I clicked on it. Why is Carabas being so weird today? Drop a power. Drop that. Do some indirect. It's fine. I guess we'll swing here. And then I'm gonna do this. Draw a card. We don't need that for sure. Probably gonna take that fire spray. It's fine. I guess I could just drop Sidious now. Assassin would have been nice last turn. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, no, we had some unfortunate misclicks this game, which kind of hurt us a whole bunch. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll claim. Restore 2. Maybe we can get out of this? Nope, no we can't. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We would have won that game if we had not misclicked so much, but it is what it is. That's kind of sketchy. I'm gonna mulligan this. We only have the Night Sister. I don't think that's good enough. That's better. And Sidious can go down. Liam says it's gonna be rough for Ahsoka. Liam, that's the trick. Everything is rough for Ahsoka. Just... Alrighty. Let's put the 5th brother away. I want to see what they do. If we can trick him into playing a lightsaber, we can just win the game on this turn. But this in particular? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so they just swung at base. I'm still gonna power them. Didn't catch him greedy. It's good for them. Oh wow, they don't have anything to play? No wonder. We have a timely, so keeping the Vader is good. I think it's just always cheer it this turn, so I think I'm gonna charge the Tyrannus. Cheer it down. There's an Obi-Wan. I'll claim. This is probably going to be an OB next turn. Unless something changes. Tyrannus is pretty good too. We could just do that. Because they can't really attack with anything right now. Save the OB, do the Tyrannus. Plus then we can pop with Palp if we want. I like this better. Shield first, trigger the ambush. I'm gonna do the damage to Obi-Wan. I guess they could Ahsoka effect. Right, does... Oh, you have to use the Force for this too? That's so rough. But I think I still... I guess we could clear with Palpatine here. That's probably actually better. General's Blade, eh? In that case, we'll have Chirrut take out Owen. Because that's efficient. And then when we swing here, Chirrut lives by 1. Took a Yaddle, fair enough. Plays a Consular, okay. So that is Sentinel now. I think I'm gonna Palp effect here. Pop this, deal a damage, draw 2. Okay, so he is going to trigger this. It's interesting. I can trigger my force so Chirrut lives and will claim. The question is, am I resupplying? I guess it's probably just 8th Brother next turn. All these cards are so good. So we're going into 6. If we do the resupply, we can't do anything else. So maybe it's resupply next turn, in which case we probably dump the Avenger. I guess we don't need the OB right now either. That's fine. Yeah, I want to clear the Consular. I don't want that sticking around. Plus, Yaddle can't kill Chirrut, so... Shatterpoint. Oh my god, they have to Shatterpoint Chirrut? That's super worth. Yeah, we'll just drop a 5th Brother then. I kind of like this card. I haven't really decided yet, but it does a lot of nice things. The question is, like, is it better... I guess it's a 6 instead of a 7, which is pretty useful. We can just claim now. I guess they can take our 5th Brother out, but that's kind of fine. We're up so much right now. It's not a big deal. Next turn, it's probably Talzin's Assassin plus resupply anyways. Yep, they're going to take out the 5th Brother, which is fine. Plays a Sage, and we will put down Chirrut. I think we're past the point of needing him now. And then drop the Assassin. Actually, I guess technically it's better to do this, right? We trade the Tyrannus, and then we Assassin this. It's technically more efficient. What the heck? Is that the must be attacked thing? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll drop the Talzin's Assassin and take out the Secretive Sage. She can give us Sentinel, but I think it's mostly fine, honestly. Resupply. But I don't think we'll flip yet. We're just gonna pass. If we flip there, then we don't get to take anything. And this is a pretty good thing to take. Although 4-8 is a lot of stats for 5, to be fair. Although I guess now we can just Avenger it. We're late enough in the game. Yeah, if they Sentinel that thing, we're just going to immediately Avenger it, and I think the game ends. They swung. In that case, I think I take it. Because that's a pretty big thing to take. I'm okay with taking this. Yep, there's the GG. We just have way too many options. Oop. Piat Red. This is an interesting matchup. Oop, I put this up and then I didn't actually make it visible. Boop, there we go. We will go first. We got a resupply, so this is worth keeping. I don't think we'll need the OB much in this matchup. Archon! Hey, good night. Piat Red is a ton of fun. Piat Red is fun. It's really narrow, though. Like, you try to do the same exact thing every game. Super fun, though. There's a guy, like, that plays a Run My Local sometimes, and I swear all he plays is Piat Red. That's, like, the only thing he plays. Sometimes he'll go out of the box, he'll play Piat Blue. Pershing is really good in this matchup. I think I'd rather keep him. I'm gonna swing to base, I think, because we want to resupply this turn, and that guarantees us force. That's fine, we'll resupply. Do they have ramp as well? Open fire, they don't. Unfortunately, our -2 doesn't do anything now, so we have to pass. That's fine, we have Chirrut that comes down next turn. Get rid of client. Put down Cheer It, and now he's kind of locked. And as it says, do they have a showcase to cement their status as a P1 trick? They did at one point. I don't know if they still do. I haven't seen him in a minute, to be fair. And it says, oh, this might be the cool droid-focused Piat. Oh, I could see that. We definitely don't need 2 Pershings, that's for sure. I don't really want to play any of these cards. A little problematic here. I guess we can swing to base. I would love... I guess we might as well trigger it here. Going to 6. So I'm actually going to pass and see what they do, because I would like them to flip the Piat and then I can Vader. Doing a no glory on his super laser would completely shut Piat down. Yeah, that's fair. So there's the Piat. I think I'm going to drop Vader now. It's a little weird. I guess I don't have the timely anyways, so we're just going to do it. We're going to shield up. I guess... Oh, I didn't think about this. He can take the shield off with an attack. Oh well, I guess it's kind of fine, whatever. I don't really have any other plays anyways. Park says Vader so he can't ramp. Oh, I didn't think about that. That would have been a good call. I didn't think about that at all. Put it all to base. That's interesting. I'll claim. That's a good call, Pork. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well we have another Vader. Doesn't super help, though. Yeah, we're kind of in an awkward spot. If we had a timely, this would have been great. Or another ramp piece would have been really good, too. We could Vader the Devastator away here. So they're on 9. I don't have a way to stop, like, a big super overwhelming barrage thing. Or orbital barrage. It's 12. I mean, I guess it just is what it is. I don't have a way to stop it. We'll shield up, cheer it. Oh, shoot. I can only keep one Vader at a time. I always forget that. Yeah, I think we're going to lose here. Not that I had a better play anyways, but... Oh, okay. Well, that's actually good then. Why did he play it that way? Now I can do this. What the heck? Wait, how did he get rid of the shield? Oh my god, he defeated it with the probe droid. That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really good. I've noticed it's really hard to do this on a lot of stuff because of that. I'm actually going to have to pop this Vader so I can steal this. If he's smart, he'll claim here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I think we're losing this one. Because this is about to really hurt. Yeah, the droid. That was really risky on his fate, though. He could have really easily not gotten that. There's no way to win now, right? This defeats 3 and less, yeah. That's game. I did misplay, but I don't think we had a way that had us winning anyways. This is interesting too, because I'm curious whether this version's better than the old version. So far I haven't been super impressed. That being said, this is supposed to be better against aggro, and Karabast very traditionally does not have a lot of aggro on it. So we're probably gonna, it's probably gonna do worse than it should. So here's a non-force mirror, which is interesting. Also, I'm really not convinced on Sidious. We might be better just playing like Vader or what is his name? The -2/-2 guy. Claim, they got a Pershing first, which is, you know, always great for us. Especially when we don't have a turn 2. Jeez. We're getting cooked over here. I guess we could Palp effects and kill Pershing. I kind of like that, actually. Especially because they didn't trigger it. Get rid of the Brute. So this is great against Vader 4, but it feels like there's better options in most cases. Yeah, I'm kind of agree with that. I think I'll just Palp here. Sure, why not? That allows me to be the one to draw the card. They just straight up claimed. Yes, this is definitely like a super hard control version. These middle units just aren't good in the matchup, unfortunately. We don't have Force, so I'll just play Cheer It. That's fine, I don't mind that. Round 7, I guess Callus can kill this. The big question is going to be to try and get them to flip their Sidious first. Oh, they're playing Vigilance too. It's probably a Mill 6, I assume. I didn't get too much good stuff though, that's good at least. Well, there's our Sidious, and there's a Pershing too. I like all these cards, unfortunately. I guess we can do this. What do we want to do? We have more cards than them. I guess we just start putting threats out. The nice thing about Sidious, he is Restore. So, like, he can just kind of sit there and be a problem. We'll claim. I also don't particularly care if he takes this either. No glory. That's fine, too. We'll get rid of the resupply. Get rid of the resupply. We can drop a 5th brother here, and it takes out the... or 8th brother. I keep calling it 5th brother. Too many brothers. I do like this card. It's got a lot of stats for a 6 with ambush. And, like, being Force is really nice. Really? That's surprising to me. If I had a way to take that right now, he'd be kind of screwed. I guess he could take it back. I'm gonna dump the OB at this point. We'll just drop a power. Plays a Long Pike. I'm going to play Karis. We'll just go low end here. Palmyra, also known as a staring contest. I mean, at least we're playing different, like different versions. I'm gonna draw here. Because that takes out Long Pike. Put this down too. I guess Palmyra is kind of interesting that you don't want to be the first person to take something because then it gets just taken straight back. Yeah, it's actually a pretty intricate matchup, weirdly enough. Because you can't give them anything that you can't immediately remove. And it's actually kind of nice that I have these middling units. Because, actually I think I'm just not gonna charge. Because, like, they're problems he has to solve, right? I only have one of these, right? I think I'm going to drop Vader here. What is this? 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and see what they do. Yeah, see, like, they're doing all this removal, but, like, they're gonna run out of it pretty soon here. Do I want to drop a no glory? Yeah, it's got a shield now, so I kind of have to. Once again, I can just keep this. So I feel like we're gonna get there just because, yeah, like, what is Inferno 4? That doesn't do anything for them. We'll drop a Sage. That's fine. That's actually really good for us. So we're definitely taking that Avenger. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. 7. How do we want to kill it? I guess we could just claim, honestly. Yeah, we're going to claim, because then we can timely out of Vader, and it just solves all our problems. That's fine. Yeah, Palpatine is very advantage-based. So shield, shield. Trigger the ambush. Defeat this. Get my force. It's going to be annoying if they drop like multiple Star Destroyers in a row. But aside from that, we're in a pretty good spot here. The other annoying thing will be if we... I think I'm just going to play this. They haven't played any super lasers yet, so I'm a little worried about that. I'll hit base. I'll pop this, deal a damage here. The other problem is we're really low on cards. Like, there's a real decent chance we lose this simply because, we've run out of stuff. We're at 4 cards already. We just drew a lot. Think you die due to mill? It's entirely possible. They've only got 4, so, like, we might be able to get there. There's an SLB. We have more ammunition. I'm not going to resource anymore, because I don't want to replace cards from the top of my deck. Okay, well then there's no point in doing that. Shielded first. Take out Vader. How many more super lasers do I think are in their hand? Honestly, I think we just dropped the power. Alright, so we're out of cards. Another Vader. This is rather annoying for sure. I'm gonna play this, but I'm not gonna ambush it. We're gonna go for an OB play. OB. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Drew a card, that's fine. Is this when I play a force unit? Yeah. I'll play client down. Oh, this is when I play any unit? Oh, that's kind of cool. Pass. Done. So we've got 2 turns, essentially. Maybe 3 if I can get a client. I don't know if I can kill him in that time. Yeah, they have a foul. I don't think we can get there anymore. Yeah, that's just gonna be it. We drew too many cards. It's just... First world problems, too many cards in hand. Let's see, Karis, but nothing behind it. I'm gonna mulligan this quick. Okay, so this is an aggro deck. Hypothetically, against these decks, we should be better than standard Palp. That says I also think Palp needed to be a tempo Palp as opposed to expecting to steal something. Yeah, that's possible. I just didn't realize how close, because they only, I kind of really want force. So we can dump this. So I didn't realize how many cards I had gone through. Because they only vigilance me once. So I'm like, oh, we must be similar in cards. But we weren't because I drew so many. Alright, so they're definitely going aggro here. Which is fine. We can just drop the super laser. We have force, so sure it'll be protected the turn it comes down. What do they spend 2 on? Oh, they surprise strike me, duh. Second Chariot actually might be good here, so let's keep that. Because, yeah, the biggest risk with playing pub like this is, sure, you're better against aggro, but it can be rough into control because you don't have quite the end game that Palp normally has. But it's great for stuff like this, right? But the question becomes, is it better than just doing something like... is it better than just playing like Talzin if you're gonna play it this way? I don't know. Yep, see, like that just immediately ended the game. Kazuda, so here's another aggro deck. Because obviously if you're playing Palp, like, the worst part of it is playing things like Sabine. Otherwise, a lot of times you're good. Like, a lot of their matchups are really strong. Do we want the No Glory in case they do some crazy, like, ship type stuff? Kabluda? Oh, jeez. Seems like Chariot may be the best Sentinel in the game now if you have Force Token. Yeah, like, if Chariot didn't exist, there'd be no point in playing this, right? But Chariot does exist, so it makes it interesting. Depending on how this goes, I do have another version that is not quite as crazy. It doesn't play like the Sidious and the Eighth Brothers and stuff. It's a little more like standard. Interesting. Oh, they can Wolf and make it a 3/3. That's kind of fun. Okay, we don't need 2 Karises. Sure. I'm okay with still hitting this. That's fine. Take away Sentinel. We could kill it, but I don't think that's worth. So we'll just play this. That says I wish there were more official Force units. You mean like units that are also Force and official? Why? What would you use them for? Also, hi Pastrami. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good night. Alright, so we need to remember not to kill this with No Glory unless they negate the skills. I really just want to resupply, honestly. We could resupply and Karis here. Guess that means we dump the Avenger. I think that Walker's better. Alright, so we're hoping they negate this now. I guess they could pilot it now. That's really annoying. I didn't think about that. Emperor's Royal Guard? Oh, yeah, that would be really good. Emperor's Royal Guard to work in my Gar Snoke Twin Suns deck. That's fair. Plays a Falcon. I think we just resupply. I think we're just going to try and burst to the end here with ramp. We're going to take a good chunk of damage, unfortunately. There's not much we can do about that. I was a little disappointed that you can't use the Royal Guard with the double green guy from the new set. The one that copies all of the Sentinels, or all of the abilities. I would really have liked to use him with that, but... I think I'm gonna Palp effect here. Okay, that didn't really help. Fell is not helpful either. I think we might be SOL. This deck doesn't particularly handle pilots that well. Pretty much the only thing we have that's really good against it is Power of the Dark Side. And I can't do... Maybe I'll pay a ground unit. We can draw a Vader. That's another way we can get out of it. Okay, well, he played a ground unit for us. And we drew a Vader. Oh, I guess it's just that easy. Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Jeez. Penta says, that's kind of nice, actually. I've been working on a Snoke red list. I don't know why you glossed over ERG. ERG is pretty good. It's not quite as crazy as it was before, because there's, like, other units that, are, like, the same power level now that exist. Before, it was crazy, because, like, a 3-4 or a 3-5 on 3 with Sentinel was just absolutely absurd. But now we just kind of have that. Stolen AT. Assassin doesn't do much for us anymore. The problem is we need to heal. So I'm pretty sure we still lose to, like, most things. Right? That says I don't think you played their hauler. Oh, was it not negated? That's my bad. For some reason in my head I thought it was negated. I guess it's Walker? Oh, that kind of sucks. I have to discard that. I'm not sure. I thought it was canceled, but I could be wrong. Hi, Poisson. Alright, so we're not dead. Good news. They just claim? Well, now we can do this. Fortunately, we have to sack Vader to do it. But we do get their hauler now. And we have a lot of healing now, too. We actually might be okay. Because we're out of range of Surprise Strike. Which I'm assuming that's what they were going to do. They were going to Surprise Strike me with the AT hauler. But they didn't think about the Walker. General Kenobi. Yeah, I like that. Waylay. I mean, I'll kill this then. That's fine. I don't think that could have possibly been correct. Yeah, I think we're good now. That early claim really hurt him. I can't think of much that gets him out of this either. Because I have double Walker, and I'm just going to get to keep playing him. The fact that he bounced it there was like really big desperation. Wrong button. Oh, he probably meant to fireball into the hauler. I'm pretty sure I had this anyways, but that is disappointing. To play Palp, it's over. Yeah, the fact that I had, like, I was going to start healing 6 a turn, and I don't think you can deal with that. Alright, so we're at 6 and 6. I want to try with my other deck a little bit. Still, Palp Green. Is this the version? Yeah, I wanted to try with this. It plays a lot of the more traditional stuff. Still has Devastator things. Oh, actually, hold on. Is this not the one either? Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one that's just much more traditional Palp. It just plays some of the Force stuff at the beginning. I want to try playing this a little bit. It is... For those that want to see the list, it plays a lot more of the traditional Palp, like Annihilator, Devastator, Avenger top end, like Vader's, but it plays like the Force early game stuff. I was kind of trying to take like the best of both worlds. Ooh, this is a tough matchup. Do I try and mulligan here just to try and get like some sort of space thing? I think I do. This deck's a lot greedier in space too. It plays less space units. Well, that kind of worked. We don't have a turn 1 anymore, but we do have Escort Fighter, which is pretty good. That's slowing them down. Maybe we should have kept that fell, actually. Does the Surgeon play? It does not. Okay. Him says, of course, now you don't have the Sidious unit. I know, right? Of course. Alright. And now we have the Chris, too, of course. I think we blow up this fighter. It slows him down pretty significantly. It sucks that we have to burn this now and not on the Victor leader, but okay, well they didn't have it this turn, so we're probably fine. Fine for a second, obviously, not for the whole game. Yeah, the moment I play Vader 4. Someone says Vader 4 is a tough matchup. Oh, for sure. The only way we get through it is if they play certain cards in certain orders. Because, like, it is possible. We have to get to a Devastator, basically. We need more ramp, though. Yeah, and of course they have the Victor leader right away. We're gonna try, though. We are to 6. There's an Onyx Squadron. Can that get me anywhere? I think we just dump the turret at this point. I don't have any ambush. That would have been nice. So I think we're gonna go Karis here. We need a Super Laser Blast. Am I playing Super Laser Blast? I am. There's 3 in here. That's like how we win. They're gonna steal Karis. That is annoying. I guess that means we play this. Okay, they did kill it. They don't want to give me draw with the Palp. So we have to claim. They're gonna do this for 6 this turn, so we'll be at 10. Damn, we needed one more ramp. I think we actually are fine if we get like one more ramp and a super laser, but I don't know if we're well, there's one piece of it. And we got a no glory. Like, we have stuff. I just don't know if it's gonna get us there. We have to dump the valve. I mean, we can get rid of this, which like cuts their damage down significantly. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they can kind of go to town and we have a super laser blast. Maybe we get there? They can put us to 6 here. But none of the rest of it really helps. Are they going to... They're going to put Vader on the ground? That's weird. Oh, they're really going for it here. Maybe they don't flip Vader? That seems wrong, though. Well, I mean, well, we'll give it a shot. Owen's actually pretty good here, too. Maybe we don't play the Devastator? No, having the Sentinel's too good. Massive, have I decided what I'm taking Good Galactics? I'm not 100% sure yet. I honestly might be taking this. I'm not sure. Or what archetype? 2 indirect. That can go on her. So, it's probably going to be these colors. The blue, black, green. Unless something else pops up that I really like. But I don't know if it's going to be Kira... or if it's gonna be like a couple different things. Did he just pass? Did he just give up? That's funny. He might have just gave up. But yeah, I like how blue, black, green is. I like the matchups into stuff. Like, well, unfortunately I have to discard that. I guess I don't need another super laser blast. That's fine. I'll play Owen. Get some more healing in. Yeah, I think he's done. Pretty much the only card I'm scared of now is the clone of combat fighters, and I have 2 Devastators. Like, they're not getting through on space anymore. He's probably gonna take Owen with that. That's what I would do. Yeah. I think I'd rather claim here. The 2 damage doesn't do anything. Do I go to the Galactics? Yup, I'm all set up to go to Galactics. I'll be there and playing. Actually, I'm excited. I got a really nice room for really cheap. At the actual Venetian, too. One of the guys I test with sometimes won a free room at like a local event, and he didn't need it, so I bought the room off him for $200 for like 5 days. And it's like a king suite at the Venetian. It's sick. But yeah, this is game's over. We got it. Good luck. Hope I win. Winning would be sick. My goal is to at least get to day 3. That might not happen. We'll see. If I don't get to day 2, I'll be really disappointed. But I'm expecting to at least get to day 2, hopefully day 3. After that, it's just kind of do what you can. But either way, it'll be fun. No good to be dead. That's fine. Honestly, we might as well attack now. I don't know what they do. They have to have Waylay to even attack me anymore. I am curious, is anyone else in chat going to Galactic? I haven't done like a proper poll yet to see if people are going. Do I have my deck? So I've got a couple ideas. I'm not 100% sure what I want to play yet, but it's probably going to be blue, black, green. Unless something like pops up. Alright, guy, I love you, but I think it's time to go. Yep, doing some damage to the Devastator doesn't really matter. The problem isn't even the Devastator for him. The problem is I have healing, like... So you can't even count on me to stay at 9 life. Oh, Patrol Fighter comes in. What's he gonna bounce? Owen? Sure. Alright, at this point... Oh, I guess we can put this down. In case you want a Devastator and Owen Lars. Yep, there it is. I was like, I don't think there's any way he comes back. That super laser was just too strong. And that's why of like all the control decks, I actually think Palpatine's like actually not terrible match into Vader. More than like Kira and Talzin, a lot of the other ones. I guess Talzin's fine too. But the fact that you get to ping off their 1/1s is really good. It says, yeah, the key to being Vader is to turn off the engine, because then isn't easy to get running again. That's how I beat it with Boba 2 Yellow at my showdown for the win. Yeah, it's like, as long as you can deal with their... what am I doing here? This and this? No, I guess the Escort Fighter doesn't do anything here. The trick is to be able to deal with their Vader flip. If you can deal with their Vader flip and you don't get OB'd into oblivion, you're like fine. No, we can dump the Avenger, that's fine. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards more of the greedier version of Palpatine, because I don't actually expect there to be a lot of Sabine at the event. I think people are going to be off Sabine, which makes Palpatine a lot better. See, now I'm going to say this on stream, and I'm going to get absolutely okey-doked by, like 3 Sabines in a row, but I feel like people are kind of off Sabine because it doesn't do well into a lot of these matchups. What am I doing here? I'm just claiming, I guess. Yeah, popping the Brute now doesn't do that much. Oh, we have power. Never mind, we're good. I think we actually dumped Jarrett now. Then says you don't even really need to deal with the tokens that much, because without the regular units, they don't have tokens. Made an aggressive use of Fireball, Blue Leader, and Ambush Falcon. Yeah, that deck, like, its worst matchup is into light side because of things like Falcon and Blue Leader that you just naturally play that are really good into the deck. I think we're gonna get rid of Tyrannus. We're probably gonna Night Sister and Power here if we need it. We didn't get any ramp, which is a little sketchy. Yeah, they have Force already. I want to play this. Do I want to Palp right away? I think I do. I need the draw. Ah, I wish I had Force. If I had Force, I could ETH Koth them back, which would be hilarious. Liam says over 3 games, I think you use Vader's ability like 5 times, maybe 6. Yeah, like the ways you lose are Vader flip and like really big, what's his name? Let's swing with Brute first, then we're gonna play the Night Sister. Interesting. That seems so wasteful though. Also, they don't have Force, so I can do this now. Oh, do they have Avar flip? Is that why they're doing this? I'm assuming. That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, they don't. That was a weird sequence they did there. Well, I guess we don't need this anymore. Also managed to trade her as a wingman piloted by a Victor leader, which did not spark joy for him. Yeah, like all their power is focused into a few units. Let's get our Force here. I guess maybe it would have been better. Avar's flipping this turn, which is kind of spooky. Oh, we have a super laser, though. We're fine. Let's do this. If they flip Avar, I think we just... Are they Bright Hoped? It's kind of weird. Did they not use Force this turn? What did they bounce back? They haven't used Force this turn, have they? So I guess in that case we should power? Power next turn Walker Maul type thing. I really want to power the Avar, but I don't have a way to do that right now. I guess we could just Super Laser Blast it next turn. We're at 8. Yeah, we'll drop the power. We'll go halfway. That's technically, like, if they just, like, do something, take Force, and then play Avar, then we wasted a power of the dark side. But I think this is fine. Also, it kind of disguises our Super Laser a little bit. Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. Okay, okay. I mean, if we maul here, is that terrible? Avar hits us. I think Vader's better. Play a Karis, trigger, take out Obi-Wan. They have the Avar flip no matter what now. But I think that just means next turn we hit him with a Super Laser Blast. That's fine. Not doing anything with that. I guess I could pop Karis to draw a card. That seems wasteful. I'm just going to claim. I'm going to try and disguise this a little bit. Consular. They're really not going to play Avar. There she is. Okay. Now we should be good. That's so greedy. They didn't discard the Super Laser. Okay. I was about to be like, oh my god, if they random hit Super Laser here, I'm so upset. Home 1. Alright, so we definitely want to steal that next turn. Yeah, we can. We might want that. I guess we could resource this. That's fine. I think we maul here so we don't take damage. Wow, they just claimed? That's kind of crazy. We deploy, take this, hit. Wait, we restored? Why did we... Oh, for some reason I thought it was only light side units gained restore. That's funny. I never realized that this gives restore to other things too. There we go. Yeah, like, it's hard to beat Palp with other control decks. That's why, like, I expect to see so much, I expect to see a lot of Han Blue. I expect to see a lot of, like Ray Green adjacent type decks that are just, like, spamming units out. And I expect to see a lot of, like, Talzin / Kira. And Vader and Palpatine's really good against all of those. It's only really awkward against, like, specifically Sabine and Vader. And Vader isn't even the worst thing in the world. It's just not favored, I don't think. Anakin. I think we drop this, and we drop... Power's too good. I guess it's the Vader, then? That seems wrong. We don't have ramp, so I guess it can be Vader. Liam says, you think you'll go more unit heavy or anti-mill? Probably more unit heavy. That was a slight mistake. Well, I guess it's not a mistake. It's just annoying. Okay, well, I guess we dump this. We're not going to be able to get Force here, which is really annoying. Anakin is really good with all these 2-4 units running around. Because he can, like, trade here favorably, and there's not much I can do about it. I probably honestly shouldn't have played Karis there. I should have just kept it in my hand. Which it did nothing. That was a slight misplay on my part. Having initiative against Anakin is such a crazy thing. Plays right to 5. We'll claim. I could really use a ramp. Well, I'm not getting it apparently. This stinks. I'm gonna have to play a Talzin with no force. Him says, yeah, Heroism got 2-4 in blue and red and a 2-5 in green. Not sure what the yellow equivalent is. The youngling gets you the force, I guess. Is there a youngling equivalent? Or a light side yellow equivalent? I don't think so. Ground this. Legends of Force. They got, Dark Side got Aura Sing. Which is kind of equivalent to that. But that's about it. I guess they just assume you'll tie it with another color. Oh, there's a resupply. That's nice. So I guess if we're resupplying, we dump one of these. I'll do this trade, sure. And I guess we play the Brood and we resupply and try and get ahead. They have a lot more cards than us, unfortunately, here. Because we didn't try any of our lower end. I don't mind them trading, so we'll just put it out here. Do a resupply. Alright, well they have a lot of little things at least. I think I'd rather have the... Ooh, actually Eager Escort's pretty good here. Maybe I dump the Avenger. I need the draw power, and Eager Escort matches up too well here not to use, I think. They have the Anakin flip this turn, which is annoying. Honestly, I kind of want them to, like, play a Poe or something so I can take it. The good news is they don't have much damage on their base, so this Anakin isn't doing a lot. I'll play the Night Sister out. That's fine. Even if they kill it, it's kind of okay. Force is with me. Are they going to base? Okay, that's fine. Well, we can take this off at least. Okay, SLB. We're good next turn. Plays a Yaddle, swings with it. That's fine. We'll just claim. Play another 2-drop? That would be nice. No, okay. Fair enough. This is going to go a long way to even the game, but we're still behind. Just because they have 2 more cards than us, thanks to Kiadi's. Let's Chirrut. Chirrut's fine. I don't mind Chirrut. I'm much more scared. I mean, they haven't played. I guess the other question is, do we hang on to... So Chirrut for sure. Do we hang on to our flip and try and take a crate? Or something crate adjacent? Because that's kind of like their win condition now. But they can't play a crate. Force throw. That's really annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. I want all these cards. Honestly, maybe it's the super laser. That was a very well-positioned force throw. I guess we do take this that way, then. Nim says, friends and I are considering pairing heroes and villain eaters for next Twin Suns game. Trying to think of a fun combo. Let's think. I mean, Gar plus, like, Ray or something is pretty cool. Or Gar plus Poe, maybe? That could be kind of neat. I feel like Gar goes with a lot of light side stuff. Honestly, I don't think I want a resource here. Take out Ezra. Gar plus Ray, but I want to diversify colors a bit more. That's fair. Okay, so we can take the Bendu. It sucks that it's not a crate, but I think it's we need to out it, so it's fine. We do have a Fel too later if we need to for the crate. So that's now our Bendu. Well, we don't need 2 Tyrannuses, so we can resource that. I mean, we're starting to come back a little bit. And they can't crate plus something, which is nice. You might be able to do something interesting with, what's the, what do they do there? They shadow pointed it? That's actually fine. Do I think I play Owen down, and then I can sack it with Palpatine, which is useful. That's fine. We'll do this. Defeat Owen to kill that. Let's grab a Maul. We're actually kind of bringing it back now. I guess we'll play Vader. Grab Karis. Trigger. Take this out. Could completely hamstring myself, play Anakin Revan. Oh, geez. Is that even possible? I guess it's possible because Anakin lets you play dark side events. I really want to make an Anakin Twin Sons deck, though. Like, I think that would be insane amounts of fun. Do I want this OB? I think it's just better to have the other things. I don't think we need Super Laser anymore. We're kind of past that. We have too many units. There's a crate, but honestly, that's kind of fine. Karis will swing here. This allows them to hit me with the Secretive Sage, so maybe it's kind of a little sketchy, but I think it's fine. Force Throw, that's annoying. Sure, you can deal 4. I don't mind that. If he kills Karis, we get to kill the Secretive Sage straight up, so I don't think he wants to do that. Deals it to Palp, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna swing here. We're gonna pop Karis to pop this. Trigger that to take out the Secretive Sage. Oh, even better, we have power now. That's even less damage for their crate. Swing here. Drop a power the dark side. I'm assuming he's gonna kill Vader. Technically, he doesn't have to, but 3 damage to base probably isn't worth it. Yeah, there it is. Do I want to play this Maul straight up? Yeah, it's fine. We'll play the Maul straight up. Sure. Could do Emperor Palp and Chancellor Palp? That's pretty fun. I'm a little sad that Chancellor Palp only goes with light side leaders. Dude, you could do Chancellor Palp plus, oh, sir, you're dead. You could do Chancellor Palp plus Anakin. I never even thought of that. That's, like, such a cool, like, concept. Because then, like, you can always play your dark side stuff. Even if you're on the light side of Palp. That's really cool. Maybe that's what I'll make next. That's really neat. You can just play all the good light side and dark side stuff. 2 costs. This is pretty solid, actually. I don't expect a lot of space, and I want the Chariot, and I think I want the double ramp, so I'll get rid of these. And that says a good theming for sure. I know, right? It's perfect theming. Don't need the Brute, that's for sure. That's fine. I think I do trade off the shield. That's fine. We'll resupply. No glory. We might need that this turn, honestly. Or we could hyper ramp into SLB. Because if we do this again, we go to 6. Then we got 2 turns. The other option is we play Chirrut this turn, but they could have ways to out it. I kind of like the Chirrut play. We'll dump the no glory. We might regain that later, but... And it says I have Chancellor Plot plus Han 2 green. Has Data Vault, but decided to swap to Force stuff. That's kind of cool. I think... Oh, they traded. I am actually going to trigger then, and we're going to play Resupply into Night Sister. Since we're not taking a lot of damage, you don't actually need the Chirrut this turn. It only does damage to units, right? Yeah. Falls an Assassin. We'll drop this. I guess if they want to discard a card to let me draw a card, I'm fine with that. Or JTL Thrawn with something. There's a lot of good heroism units with win defeated abilities. Oh, Thrawn is a really good option, actually. I always complain that I don't have enough things to do. I played him in Twin Suns like 2 weeks ago. And it was like, man, when this works, it's so good, but it doesn't always work. Are they going to pitch? They're not. That's fine. We will do it ourselves. I guess we'll do it to her. I just want to draw the cards, to be honest. And if they flip Talzin, we will play Chirrut. They played Karis. Honestly, then I think we claim. Yeah, I'm just going to claim. Will they run into my SLB? They will! It's that easy. Play another card while you're out there. Nope. Okay, well, that's fair. Double fell. Eh, we could use that, I suppose. Kaboom! Thrawn plus K2SO is so spicy. Ooh, that's so much? Just a casual 6 to all their bases or discard 2? Yeah, no, that's crazy. There is some really good light side discard things. Or win defeated abilities. Sadly, we aren't out of the woods yet because we did curb her early stuff. Did they just claim? What the hell? Okay, I mean, that's fine by me. I do think that means we just win now, though. It was considered in Premiere as well, but being a 4/4 for 6 is awkward. Yeah. That is interesting, though. I guess I never thought about playing that with in red. Just because that's so much burn, like... It's one thing to burn for a little bit. Oh, I win. But, like, burning for 6 is a lot. Especially in an aggro deck. Is it better than other 6-drops, though? Is it better than, like, Ruthless Raider? I guess it's pretty comparable. You're losing 2 health, but you're dealing 2 extra? No, you're doing the same amount of damage. I guess Ruthless Raider is just better, isn't it? It is in space, I guess. That's like a difference. Ooh, this should be good. This is a matchup I want to play against. I expect to see... Oh, no, it's not blue. Never mind. I expect to see a lot of this, but blue. What is better, Owen or Sage? Probably Sage. So maybe it's like 1 or a 2 love as like extra versions of Ruthless Raider. The problem is, yeah, for 6 you gotta be a very good card. We'll claim. Alright, we're definitely not on Devastator turn yet. I'll swing here, and let's see if they put a lightsaber on it. Come on, you know you want a General's Blade. Oh, that's no fun. We'll just resupply then. Eathkoth, that is fair. Oh my gosh. Please, please, please give me a no glory just results. I didn't resource one, did I? No. No glory just results off the top. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Dang it. Okay. R.I.P. That would have been too nice. Let's see. So we'll get rid of the power. I don't have a good way to deal with the Eathcoth. We could just give him the 5. Honestly, that's probably fine. Hardware the cards wasn't enough. Oh, jeez. Let's see. What do they do there? Oh, they swung into the Sage. That's fine. Yeah, I guess we'll just do Tyrannus. We'll ambush first. And then get our shield. Since we can. Han comes around. Oh, he's been put in play. That's fine. I'm gonna soft pass here, I think. See what they do. Swings a base. So what am I even... No, he didn't even take off the shield. We'll claim. If he had took the shield off there was an argument for Palpatine effect, but that's fine. I think there's a pretty good chance we're just OBing to get rid of the Han this turn. Okay, Obi-Wan's basically nothing. Going into 6. Man, we have 7, 8, 9. Do we really dump the Fel here? That's very sketchy. It's not bad, though. Because that lets us do this and clear Han immediately. And now they can't play a 7 this turn, which is a pretty big breakpoint for green. Because it means they can't early play out, what is his name? Kelleran? Windu. That is annoying. Because that clears my shield. I mean, I guess that just means we just clear the Obi-Wan, right? Yeah, it's fine. Not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. We have more than enough health here. Annihilator. Yeah, I guess it's Owen. If they cheat a Bendu here, it starts getting scary. Actually, I guess that's... No, that is scary. Because we don't have Avenger till the turn after this. Actually not in a great spot, weirdly enough. There's Kelleran. We don't have an ambush, do we? No. For a blue leader. I have to claim. Well, I gotta play a walker. I really want that, don't I? 11. We're taking 10 this turn. 21. Can I draw this? We're gonna risk it. Honestly, I think we might just lose here. Because if they crate us, I can't do anything. Force throw is also not great. I guess we lose the Vader. Well, we have to claim. But at least we're not getting crated. Man, what do we do now? We got our cards in really weird order this game. I do want to take a second now that we got a few more people in chat. If you wouldn't mind liking the video and subbing to the channel if you're not. Ooh, Hammerhead's rough. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks everyone for watching. Well, we're dropping an SLB because that's all we got. I mean, we have other things, but the SLB is the obvious one. If I can get Annihilator out there, that would actually do a lot for us. Okay, so there's a home one. With an Obi-Wan. That's not the end of the world. No glory is late. Is the play Walker into taking the home one, I guess? I don't think we really have another choice. I could drop the Avenger, then we take 7? No, then we die. It has to be Walker. I needed a small unit. Oh no, we're still dead, aren't we? 28? Yeah, that didn't make a difference. I could have no gloried. I needed a small unit to use with Palpatine to get damage on, and I could just never get there. Kira, here's another interesting matchup. ECL Kira. See, these are the matchups that, like, regular Palp is better against. This is keepable, I guess. Avenger goes down, and probably Blast. Let's play Sage. Well, that's new. Interesting. It's not a card I really expected to see a lot of. It is kind of a neat card, though, and something I've not seen many people play, just because there isn't a lot of, like, dark side aggro. But it's a pretty cool card. I wonder if this is the Trooper deck. That's kind of what makes sense. Well, Sage will take him out, for sure. I don't want that thing sticking around. Plays a resupply. We'll play an Owen. And another Secret of Sage, I guess. We'll put a Fel away. We're probably popping the Owen this turn just to draw some cards. ECL means Vader? Oh yeah, for sure. Pike. I'm gonna pop this to so add this to hand. Very nice, very nice. He has Vader next turn if he wants it, which is a little spooky. I don't really have a good answer either. Let's see. It is very annoying that we can't actually, like... Oh! Are they shielding the Lompike? Or are they actually flipping Kira here? Flipping Kira... No, they don't have the resource. Flipping Kira here is not correct. Really? That is so surprising. I mean, I'll trade into her. They can do 6 to my base. I don't really care. It's fine. Power's pretty good. We probably don't need the escort fighter in this matchup. And, like, the thing about it is, like, Vader into Palp particular, like, you never really want to do it on 6. Just because I never really have anything powerful enough out there. I am kind of feeling like this deck could really use the 8th brother for the Force version. Maybe I should take the Mauls out for 8 brothers. Just because it's like a bigger play on 6. They could probably shield up with Lompike if they wanted. Man, I'm still on 5. I mean, I'm assuming... If they're going to base, I'm assuming they're shielding. Maul snipes nearly every leader, though. That is true. Maybe instead of some Vaders, then? Oh, they didn't shield us. In that case, we'll trade into the Lompike. That's fine. Honestly, I might still power this Pike Sentinel. Just because I might as well use resources that I have. And I have a Fel behind it. Yeah, sure, we'll get rid of it. It just feels like there's a gap in the 6 spot, Liam. Like there should be a card there and there isn't one. Well, we don't really need them all anymore. And I want to be able to play these two this turn. Let's go this way. Do we even play any 6 drops? Yeah, we don't play any 6 drop cards. What do they call? I have no idea what they called. I'm sure that's fine. What the hell? Uses regional governor? Why does it not say... Alright, well, I guess we'll figure it out in a minute when I try and play something. That's funny. I clicked off for a second. Now I have no idea it was called by regional governor because the chat's disabled. Oh, no, there it is. Darth Vader. Okay, there we go. Never mind, we're good. We're back to 7, so we have 7, 8, 9 now. Don't think we'll need the Tyrannus anytime soon. There's Vader, comes in. Luckily we can protect our Chirrut. And that allows us to play our own Vader as well. We will trigger this. And then... Oh, that's right, duh. They called Vader. I'm a big dum-dum. So we'll swing here. That's fine. What is the play now? I think we swing base. And then we do this. Hitting, I guess, the regional governor? You know what's funny? I could hypothetically take their regional governor, and then then they can't play Darth Vader? Which is kind of hilarious. It's probably not good, but it is funny. We'll take out the Vader, we'll play this, and then we'll pass. It's fine. Yeah, I'll put the Garrus away, that's fine. Yeah, if I take that regional governor, it locks them out from playing Vader, which they're playing ECL, so that's a lot bigger deal for them. What are they going to do? Probably just attack with Inferno 4, right? Unless they have something fancy they want to do? Thinking about like dropping Avenger or something? I still have my Palp flip too, so like they can't play big units. Uh-oh. They AFK? Oh, they're OBing for 4. Oh, that's not bad, actually. I could see that. You know what? We're gonna maul here, because I want to clear this regional governor. As funny as it is to take it, I don't think that's actually the correct play. We'll claim after that. Yeah, as hilarious as that is. That's a lot of Devastators. I suppose we don't need a power if we have all this other removal. We'll just play Avenger. We have massive amounts of removal in our hand, so if they start playing the Devastator Avenger game, we're gonna win it. What are they doing next? Let's see here. I don't think I got an answer. Is anyone in chat going to Galactics? Am I going to see anybody there? Well, there's another power. It's not ideal. Knight of Ren. That's kind of a cool tech card. In which case, I guess we Vader. Play a Karis, trigger, take out the Ren. Not I. Summer is impossible to attend. Just have too much stuff going on, Zach? Or... I know summer is busy for some people. Not B, but there will be some Australian representation guy there. I'm sure there was one guy, there was one other YouTuber podcaster guys will probably be there, right, Liam? Do I want a mall? I could take a mall. But you know what? Let's just kill mall. I like that idea better. No reason to trigger that. I don't think we need OP. Jeez, look at this hand. This is such a toxic hand. Like, what do you do? Just have 3 kids and just doesn't work during the summer? Yeah, I believe that. It's really long, too. Like, I imagine people, especially people that have kids that don't, like, play, like, it's pretty hard to just get, like, 5 days away, including flights and stuff. Like, that's tough to do. There's a few content creators here. Inferno 5, which has been in chat here a few times, will be there. Oh, Inferno 5's Australian? I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, he's been in here a bunch of times. I like that guy. I gotta get some of these guys on, like, matches with me. Any con is tough with my kid's age, too. Maybe in a few years it could be a trip with Dad, but we'll see. Yeah, that's really tough. I have a friend who, like, just got his kids into the range where they can start doing things like that. Because, like, if your kids aren't, like, at least, like, I feel it's, like, 8. Like, 8 is, like, the youngest. Honestly, maybe we just play a Vader. This is starting to get annoying. How much more removal does she have? I guess she hasn't played that much. She hasn't played that many cards. I don't want to just throw Devastators if I don't have things to kill. But I'm a little worried that us running out of cards before her now. Liam said, did I hear that Build-A-Bear is going to be at Galactics? What does that even mean? I don't know how to imagine what that means. I mean, Build-A-Bear does a lot of, like, cooperations. Like, they have Pokemon. They have, like, all sorts of different stuff. So they could have, like, a Porg or an Ewok pretty easily, I'd imagine. Super Laser.
They've had a Kylo Ren there.
Yeah, I think they've had, like, a Kylo Ren there before, too. So, like, I'm sure it's something like that. That is funny, though. Am I the only one that thinks they're doing, like, a little bit too much at Galactics? Like, I'm excited that they have a bunch of stuff, but it is just a card tournament, right? Am I the only one that's kind of like that? Build me an Ewok worth of Mordor? What does that even mean? Yeah, I've complained about this a little bit, but I don't want to sound like I'm looking a gift horse in the mouth. I think I'm just too old-fashioned. That's on me. I'm gonna go there and think it's amazing, too. Just watch me eat my words. It's Vegas, though. Everything has to be a little extra. I mean, I guess they did put it in the Venetian, right? Like, that is pretty crazy by itself. Zach says, I've been at the Venetian Palazzo a ton for work conferences. It's a nice facility. No one will hurt for space, places to grab food, etc. Should be a great time for attendees. Oh, for sure. I think it's really brave of them to go for something this big on their first time, too. Like, normally when people have, like, their first, like, nationals for a tournament, it's not something this... I mean, it's basically a convention, right? I'm really surprised they didn't just have it be, like, call it, like, straight up convention. Stream the matches on the Dome, you cowards? That would be insane.
That would be awesome.
Could you imagine playing on the Dome? That would be so cool. It's already cool enough that I get to play on the Oilers Stadium or whatever at Gen Con. I think the last time I was there, the food trucks were inside one of the food halls at the Venetian at Palazzo every night, so it didn't have to be super expensive meals. That's pretty cool. You can actually find cheaper food in Vegas. It does exist. It's just, you have to, oh, there's Devastator the Devastator. Do I want to drop my other Devastator already? Not really. I kind of just want to know Glory this one. The problem is I kind of have them set up for a Vader. I don't want to walk into it. Yeah, Panda, there's, I think it's like, it's 2,000 for day ones, and I think there's like a couple hundred other ones. But it is pretty sick. They're actually, they gotta be careful. I am down to 10 cards, but they're taking some damage on their base. They only have 25 health. Yeah, as long as you don't go to like the really expensive parts, Vegas, you can find food for a lot cheaper. Plays a Chirrut. I don't want to deal with that, so I'm going to power. Plays another Sentinel. I will drop a Talzin's Assassin and clear it. I don't want to give her good Vaders. If we don't give her good Vaders, we win this in the long run. More damage in. Good. We'll play Owen. I think I'm going to sack Owen right away. No, I don't want to draw more cards. 2,000 won't seem much at all in that combo casino. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Well, that's just the main tournament, too. I'm sure there'll be at least, you know, another 500 people that are just there for side events and to hang out and stuff. I think the last event I was at with 10,000 plus in a Venetian. Doc Brown came out with his DeLorean at the keynote speech, which I think was like 9,000 attendees, and we all dispersed out of there fast. Wait, what event were you at that Doc Brown and the DeLorean were at? Was that a work event? What the heck? It was an information technology conference. Okay, I guess I could see that then. Zach works in the time travel business, obviously. Oh, dumb. Of course, Liam. Perfect sense. They get crazy guests for keynotes sometimes. Yeah, I bet information technology conferences get pretty wild. Especially in Vegas. Nerds throw the best parties, I swear. Oh, I think they're surrendering here. Oh, nope, there's a Vader. Got another Sentinel. Okay, so they're down to 6. We can't kill them yet, technically. We have Force, so this works. Trigger the ambush. Alright, so we forced a Vader. We forced the ECL Vader. That's good for us. Honestly, it might just be Super Laser here. No, I kind of want to put Presence on the board. I wonder what they do here. They probably kill Tyrannus with the shield. And then swing into Kallus, I assume? Okay, yep, that's for sure. Minus 2ing something actually does do something, so we'll minus 2 this. We can recover some HP with Owen. We can Palp. Kill this. I'm actually not gonna take that because I don't want to do a thing with it. Do we steal this Vader? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We will play the Brute though because it is an actual unit. We hit this, and then we're gonna deploy Palp finally, take this, and swing for 4. And then we'll pass. Without a SLB, they can't deal with all this, so they have to have Super Laser. Well, there it is, which is annoying. I think that means we plop down Devastator? No, we can just do this and this. It's fine. Actually, maybe we just play the Escort Fighter. They claimed, because that means they can't Palp it. Or they can't Vader it. I'm actually going to claim here. Or pass here, rather, sorry. Ooh, actually, maybe it's Devastator? If we hit that, they can't do both. Yeah, I like that play. It's a bit of a weird one, but now we have 2 threatening ships on board. Both of them threaten game. They can't Vader us. Yep, there we go. Turn home. Luke Green. But yeah, like, that's how I expect a lot of the Kira matches to go. They're gonna go very long, but since we have more top end than them, usually we should win. Oh, that's not what I want to see. Try that again. Yoda Red. This will be interesting. I tried to make this deck work. I just couldn't get it to work right. I'm sure it's a deck I'll play so one of these streams for fun. Just the funny things you can do with the new Ray unit. But yeah, it's not the best. This can go down, and I guess this. Sure. Yeah, the Wraithless Raider. Oh, geez. Yeah, people were trying to be absurd with that card, by the way. There was a bunch of people... It sounds like they're going to do a clarification on it, but there was a lot of people trying to argue that with the Yoda, you could draw it, reveal it for effect, and then put it back right away with the Yoda effect to trigger it. And they have to decide whether they're going to allow that or not. Because if they allow that, then it starts actually getting really crazy. Because you can start triggering the same Ray like multiple times in a turn really easy. I don't think they're going to let them do that, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, sure, why not? Liam says, I don't think that needs to be changed. So here's the problem with that, Liam. If that's the case, you can start doing really weird, sketchy things. Because technically, Ray doesn't have to be triggered when you draw it. It activates in hand. So you don't have to prove that you drew it this turn, which is kind of problematic. Zach says, I really like the Burchon Bakery in the Venetian for breakfast. A way to get Thomas Keller food for cheaper than sitting down at the restaurant. Yo, let me, oh, it doesn't look like it has good recent reviews, though. I was about to say, that stinks, or I would have grabbed it. They just open fire on Owen Lars? That's so rude. I guess we're claiming, then. I wanted to kill him with Palpatine, but I guess that's fine. I really like, there's like a sushi type place. I think it's in the Venetian. In like there's like a little food court area on the 2nd floor. And they make like sushi roll things for you like right at the table. It's not called sushi though, I forget what it's called, but it's so good and I'll definitely be doing that one of the days. But yeah, they like literally make it and then like hand it to you. It's really good. It was very good when I had it 4 years ago. One dinner I had was so good. Honestly, I've mostly had good food at Vegas. There's like sometimes you can get a little sketchier stuff, but I feel like a lot of the food's just really good. I also really like Guy Fieri's like grill. That's like, it's like right on the strip, and it's actually pretty affordable. It's not like super fancy. It's basically a don't want a soft pass here. You know what? I think I'll just play this Night Sister Warrior. It's basically like a super upscaled like TGI Fridays, but like the food's way better. But it's actually really affordable. I think I'll palp here. Just draw some cards. Didn't know who had Thomas Keller until I watched The Bear. Is that someone? Is that the guy that from the Bear restaurant? I didn't know he had other restaurants. That's cool. Yardbird and the Venetian has always been good too, and I've eaten there. It's not the cheapest, but it's not as expensive as the Big Chef places. I found like the Big Chef places are sometimes kind of disappointing, honestly. Do we Tyrannus? Yeah, Tyrannus is fine. Shield first, trigger. They don't have force, so they can't actually do much about this. Thomas Keller had a cameo in the show. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know which guy you're talking about. Force throw comes down. We'll do 2. That's fine. I actually don't care if they kill Kalaris here. We can still trigger her ability. I guess they could trigger Tyrannus and then kill it with 3PO. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. So let's do this then. We'll defeat Karis, deal 1 to Chirrut, trigger this, and we'll minus that so it can't kill Tyrannus. Just to be extra annoying. Gotta admit, I like sports gambling. Emerald's place at their sportsbook used to be very good if you're stuck into specialties. Fortunately, you have a minimum order, $300 worth of food? Jeez, that's wild. That's so much. Yeah, I've never been much into sports betting. I'm just not that much of a sports person. I do like watching occasionally. Like, I'll watch Packer games and stuff, but I'm not, like, super crazy into it. I might want to play that this turn. I guess Blast is kind of doing nothing now. Yeah, we'll get our force back. That's probably good. I do like poker, though. That's my, like, gambling vice. I'm even not terrible at it. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Part of me wants to pop the Palpatine. I guess we could play Assassin and kill 3PO first. Sure, that's fine. Booster packs are gambling? You shut up, Liam. I don't want to hear that.
I mean...
And on the packs, it says, like, ages 8 and up. So they're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, obviously, it's a gateway.
Do I want to pop this Tyrannus? I think I do.
Okay.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh well, that's fine. It's not that big a deal. Yoda will claim. They do have the Yoda flip next turn. Not the end of the world, though. Let's dump the Assassin. I feel like we have a lot of removal. We could get in a position where power could possibly clear Yoda, though. Let's dump the Assassin. That's fine. I want to clear some things. If I can get to a point where their Yoda flip is, like, just dies, that's pretty good for us. Zach says, looks like they permanently closed Emerald's place. I'm not sure enforcing a minimum ticket is a good way to pack people into your restaurant. You know, I haven't heard wonderful things about that place either, to be fair. So we'll maul here. Deal some base damage. Alright, so they have a Ray there. So did they get their ping then? Oh, because they drew it off the warrior. That makes sense. Just a gateway for bigger gambling things? Yeah. Plays a mace. It's not the end of the world, but wait, they don't have force. Okay, that's fine. We'll claim. They're blind flipping off their Yoda now because they drew the ray. Oh my god, did they really hit a 7? That's so unfortunate. They're so lucky. Alright, well that makes this a lot harder now. What are we doing here? Don't need this resupply. Really wish I had that super laser back now. I guess we fell. Hope they don't play something. If they don't play something, we're in a good spot. Fortunately, that blind flip Yoda 7 really hurt. Well, they did play something, so I guess we're gonna Darth. We're gonna Tyrannus then. Ambush first. Man, that stunk. Can you stop playing cards, please? I need to kill this Yoda. I mean, I guess in 2 turns we can kill it with the Devastator anyways. We'll put Sage away. Yeah, I guess that's just the play at this point. That's fine. I think we have enough health where that's okay. Sure, we'll get our force first. Because next turn, Devastator kills Yoda, so that's fine. We'll just play a Vader. Grab Karis. Trigger, take out the Sage. I guess if they play a crate here, it's pretty annoying. They can't really... Oh, no, if they play a crate, we can take it with Palp. Never mind, they can't do that. That also means we can't claim, though, unless they play something first. Because I'm assuming they're going to attack with Yoda. Are they considering clearing? No, okay, they're doing that. So we have to actually pass here, which is a little annoying. But we can't let them just hard play a crate without... I don't think they'll claim playing nothing, right? That would be really weird. They could put us to 21 if they do that, but that's not enough. Force throw is not terrible, actually. Okay, so that means they can't crate us anymore. Which means we can throw the power, because we just want a Devastator next turn anyways, so we'll just throw the power. Plus that doesn't, like, kill anything, which is good. And now we can claim. Hammerhead comes down, does 4, clears that, that's fine. That's actually fine too, because we have a Sentinel then. Sure. Play the Devastator, pop the Yoda. I mean, they could have a Fell or something, which would be annoying. So then they get 5 through. Yeah, that's not the best, honestly. But I can't really do anything about it. Think I have to claim here. They only have a 5 though. Poe would suck. That would be really bad. What do they have on board? Maybe that was... You know what? That was wrong. That was a bad play now that I look at it again. We definitely should have powered the dark side of the Yoda instead of playing the Devastator. Did they only have 1 unit out there? Maybe I'm wrong. I would have to go back and look. But I feel like we didn't do that correctly. So, I think maybe we no glory here into a Chirrut. The problem here is, like, if I just keep curving, then Palpatine never takes anything, and I need to take something. play Cheer It Out. Used a Yoda effect, that's fine. C-3PO is going to get him to draw. Should I clear the 3PO? Oh, they got a Ray. So, no more clearing 3PO. That makes things harder. Actually, no, it doesn't. We could just do this, I think. Plays a Kiadi. That's going to draw them some cards. I think I need to keep... Wow, we're at 26. That's wild. I think we're going to lose this, actually. It feels so weird. This all felt so winnable. Hitting that mace just, like, ruined the whole game. Do I deploy here? That seems so bad. I mean, SLB is nice. The problem is we're to the point now where we can't actually out-a-crate with a Fel anymore. We don't have enough health. They force through themselves? Ooh, that might be game over. That puts us to 1. I mean, I guess technically I shouldn't have flipped. No, it doesn't even matter now. I don't have any units anymore. Yeah, they're just going to put a crate down and we lose. Well, we can claim again. We got lots of stuff, but none of it answers crate. Oh, well, I mean, that hypothetically gives us health back. We were just never able to get in, like, the small unit to, like, ping away damage. They kept... did a really good job clearing our board. And not have it? Like, crate is just, like, the play here, right? Yeah, there it is. Alright, is there anything in our whole thing that can stop us from dying here? I don't think there is. Because I can only do 9 to it, too, with Palpatine. I'm trying to think. Is there something I could draw? No, no. Yeah, that's game. Oh, wait. Defeat a unit. Draw. 25? Oh, no, we're still 1 health short. I was like, wait a minute, we can heal. But no, it's not enough. Maybe he won't hit our base. Yeah, he did. Oh, that's funny. Alright, everyone. I still have some company over this week. So I'm going to say one more game. And then on Wednesday, I should be able to do an extra long stream for you guys. I promise we'll do some more streaming later this week for sure. But this will be the last one today. Let's see here. Well, this hand's terrible. Alright, well, this hand is also terrible. So, that's not ideal. We're against Talzin. Double resupply is kind of calling me here. I guess I don't need the Fel. Plays a Karis, fair enough. Escort Fighter is not good in this matchup. Oh, we might just want to power, though. Yeah, we'll just power. That's fine. Keeps her off force. I kind of wish I had my power again now, but I guess we'll make it work. Don't need this. I mean, I guess we just throw the Chirrut. They can technically clear with 1000 plus force from this. Then we can back-to-back them, I guess. This Grand Inquisitor card's so good. I did not realize this was a legendary until I, like, opened it in a pack, and I was like, what the hell? Why is this a legendary? I think it's something about the art made me think it was, like, an uncommon. Wow, I don't like that. I wish I had that Felder Dragon back now. Goodbye, Chirrut. You didn't even need to get 1000. Although, funnily enough, checking Chirrut clears the Inquisitor. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh, fell. Never mind. We're good. So I think our 5 is this, and then our 6 is double resupply. We just go straight to 8. That actually seems pretty good. We'll be down on card advantage, but... luckily, we've actually managed the tempo pretty well here. So we're going to take 7. That's not the end of the world. We'll dump Chirrut. Yeah, because if we resupply, we don't have any other play anyway, so we might as well double resupply. Getting a 2-drop would actually have been really nice there. Because then we could have played the 2 and then maybe taken the Talzin's Assassin. This isn't bad either. And now they have to play around Super Laser Blast. What do they got? Ruthless Raider, maybe? Does Talzin play Raider? I feel like it should. Ruthless Raider is still really strong. Especially in decks where you're trading efficiently. Well, there's an SLB, but I don't actually think it's good anymore. Honestly, we could just throw Walker down. Just make them answer it. Yeah, because we don't have Force for Tyrannus. So I think we honestly just do this. Oh, I want that. Just... power's annoying, for sure. Am I flipping here? I don't have to, but we're not gonna, like, do damage to anything for a while. I kind of just want to reduce the damage they're doing. Yeah, this might be controversial, but I'm gonna deploy here. As weird as that is. So I think as long as we manage damage, we win this game. They're very confused. Another assassin. That is pretty annoying. I'll give them that. I guess we'll do this then. Ooh, I hope they trade, actually. Oh, they're gonna trade! This is so good for us. We can just Super Laser Blast them now. Yeah, no, that's super good. I'm definitely down for that. We can Super Laser Blast and then just go into late game with all the late game stuff we have. It's actually really nice. Played a Palp. Yeah, that does nothing. We can claim here. We're probably just going to play Annihilator. Or is Devastator better? Like, how many more Palps are they playing? Probably not that much more. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, so they have Crate Anakin Power Force Throw. So we're getting powered. And they have a Crate. Good to know. We have enough health where we can out-crate with Devastator. I guess we have no glory, too. I wonder if they just play the Anakin here. Just for board presence. They do, okay. In that case, we're definitely Devastatoring them. Because it was, what, Force Throw and Crate were the only things they had left? We get rid of the SLB, I think. Yeah, we'll just drop Devastator. That makes it really unsafe for them to play Crate here. If they play Crate, we can just no Glory it. The 5 damage is fine. And we know they didn't have an out in their hand for the Devastator. Yeah, they just created. That is perfectly fine. We don't need Karis anymore. Alright, so we can get rid of that. They drew another power. That's unfortunate. Play Owen, sure. And then we'll have a Maul behind it. Pillage. That's unfortunate. Well, I wanted to do that, but I guess it's better to draw now. Add Karis to hand. So we need to replenish after the pillage. Wow, pillage in Talzin. That's new. I don't think I've seen that before, actually. It's interesting. Is that good? I mean, it's bad in this matchup, obviously, because we draw so much. But I wonder if that's good in general. That's Vader. Oh, nothing there. Not enough porgs? You'll never win Nats like this? I'm sorry, Mike. I'm not playing any porgs today. One of these days, I swear, you'll come on and I'll play porgs. We'll have a porg day. We'll throw Karis out. That's fine. I don't need to resource anymore. I guess actually I could have there. Because then I could have played Devastator plus a 4. How did they get so many cards again? What is going on? Do they draw from something? Because I just haven't been resourcing. That's so weird. I feel like in this game every once in a while, my opponent just has 3 extra cards there and I don't know where they go. Pressing the doubt button, that's funny. I need to start putting damage on him. I kind of feel I'm missing Vigilance a lot. It's another thing I'm not playing that I could be. I feel like that we're like getting exact killed by a couple things in these matchups. What are they minusing? Vader? It's fine. I'm really worried about... Do they play Super Laser, you think? There's kind of a weird deck to play SLB, but... No, I can't play the Devastator because... The problem with playing a Devastator is if they do have another crate, we kind of just lose. Where did they kill? Oh, they Talzined him. That's fair. That's fine. They don't have force. We'll just kill him with Talzin's assassin. Force throw. We'll throw Chirrut. That's fine. It's gonna kill Vader, but I don't really mind that much about that. We'll claim. No resource. Hi, Greg! Coming in right at the end of the stream. I promise we'll have more Wednesday. Get our damage in while we can. Guess there's an argument for not... No, did I resource this turn? I don't think I did. Yeah, because just in case they have... If they have 1 pillage, there's definitely 2 more pillages. No one ever plays 1 pillage. Okay, that's mostly irrelevant. Keep pumping the damage out. Oh, Jedi lightsaber. That's kind of neat. I don't know if it's good, but it's neat. Sure. Pop this. Trigger, kill that. I think we're at the point where literally the only thing we lose to is like some SLBs. Or 2 more crates. That's the other thing that kills us. We're not in green, so we don't have to worry about ECL. Force lightning. Wait, what? Oh, well, they definitely meant to kill it, but whatever. Sure. I think this is game over. I'm gonna keep the Devastator in hand just in case, but I'm pretty sure they're just toast at this point. Wednesday is perfect. That's trivia night, and I usually get back when you start early. Nice. That is GG. GG. Yep, they already left. Alright, everyone. So we ended up 9 and 5. I honestly might refine this a little more. And that might be what we play on Wednesday, too. I haven't made a decision yet. I might go back and play some standard Palp, though, to be fair. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. Who's still here? Panda, Zach, Liam, Mike, Greg, Nozzle. Got me on mute because I'm at a bar. Anytime you could try in a VAR deck. At some point in the future, I definitely will. But she's definitely not something I'm looking at for Galactics. So we'll see. Probably not Wednesday, but sometime in the future I definitely play her. Greg says no more Battlefront. Nope, we'll play some Battlefront. Possibly, it's not going to be all the time, though, because I still want to mainly do this, but we'll definitely finish the Battlefront, at some point, for sure. GG, Liam, night, Zach. But, yep, good night, everyone. Go to bed? He's just waking up!